Ich finde halt, ich frage mich so viele Dinge, nachdem ich 13.2 gespielt habe und jetzt das Spiel hier, weil allein dieser Zusammenhang, dass rein zufällig die Arche, die er in 13.2 gebastelt hat, ja, die in dem Ending vorkommt, Bonivelsa halt, und der Gott rein zufällig auch Bonivelsa heißt. Zufall? Plot Twist? Who knows? Hast du sonst noch was zu sagen?
As long as you're here, you're safe. You can rest and not worry about what's happening in the world below. When you're in the Ark, time ceases to flow for anyone but us.
Is that all God can do? He can stop the flow of time up here, but he's helpless to prevent the world from being destroyed.
Yes, in 13 days God will reawaken. It'll all be over then, and no power in the universe can stop it. But the problem is, the world may have even less time than that.
It doesn't happen at the same time?
It should, but the world has been weakening rapidly under the onslaught of the chaos. The pace of the destruction is accelerating. Your problem is, if the world ends too soon, you won't have enough time to save all the souls you can. You have to delay the end for as long as possible. Now listen carefully, Light. What I'm going to tell you is very important. As the Savior, you have a special life force. I call it Aradia. It's the power of God's light. It gives you your powers, and much more. If you offer your life force, this Aradia, you can give energy to the world and delay the final destruction for a while.
I can delay the destruction, but not avoid it forever. When God wakes after the 13th day, the world is screwed whatever I do. But what does it matter how many days are left? The end stays the same. Why not keep the Aradia for myself?
Because if you did that, and the world ends before the 13th day, God will deem that you have failed. Then what will happen to your bargain? Will he still deliver on his promise if he believes that you failed to deliver on yours?
Right, the bargain. In other words, if I don't keep the world alive for 13 days, I don't save Sarah.
And not just Sarah either. The entire human race might be lost. So do you see, Light? Aradia is the key. You have to gather as much of it as you possibly can. And the way you do that is by saving people's souls.
Yuck.
So that's what I've got to do. Save souls so that I can save Sarah.
Yes, exactly. Remember how much snow has changed? Here at the end of the world, there are many people like him caught in the grip of despair, their hearts shackled by regret and longing. If you reach out and help them with their troubles, you can break those shackles. Then their souls will be released. They'll be free to be reborn in the new world.
Oh, wir
In
wissen's.
return, your savior life force will grow.
So that's what he wants. Rescue as many souls as I can before the world ends and takes humanity with it. My mission.
Neue Daten erhalten. Ja, cool. Wo man sich hier ausruhen kann, hier auf diesem sehr bequem aussehenden Sofa. Oder auf dem da hinten. Also das ist so Hope-Sofa und das ist mein Sofa. Mehr gibt's hier nicht. I don't know. Well, I guess I have to even speak more with you, huh?
Can I help you with anything?
Alright. Du kannst den Shit hier machen. Richtig. Ich weiß nur nicht mehr, wie man EP bekommt. I have no clue. Richte TP vollständig auf. Das ist für uns relativ uninteressant, da wir auf Easy spielen. Und auf Easy hast du actually Live-Rec nach Fights. Auf Normal wird dein Leben nach dem Kampf nicht wiederhergestellt. Ich glaube, das war so mit einer der Main-Unterschiede. I don't know. Will ich davon irgendwas? Ich glaube nicht.
The destruction, most of the world
Nobody
was
cares,
survivors of the
just
chaos,
shut
but
up.
if that was it, but although and so humanity eventually one of these humanities the destruction
Oh
most of the
God,
world, the survivors,
shit.
the chaos brought, but if that was it, but although we were and so humanity began eventually new
Ich glaube, du musst die alle machen, um überhaupt weiterzukommen. Was super nervig
the Ark is
ist.
the remains of the artificial cocoon, a planet built of steel,
Huh.
back when humanity still dared to dream of greatness.
Okay.
Nivelza has repurposed the world we built. This is where the souls of the saved are kept, ready to be reborn in the new world. But the people down on the surface have forgotten what this stands for and simply call it a moon.
Wie jetzt? Du willst einfach das Ende der Welt akzeptieren? Das geht doch nicht.
Who am I exactly? I don't know how I know the things I'm telling you. I don't know who gave me the knowledge. It's not that I have forgotten my past. Some memories are still there, and it's just that I can't recall.
Nobody cares about you, Hope.
Suddenly, I was here. I tried to find out what happened. According to records that still survived, the man called Hope Estime disappeared 169 years ago. But the records and my memory end there. What happened after that? I can only assume I was in the hands of God. I was part of his plan. So he took me and prepared me for the role that I had to play.
Aha. Und jetzt? I guess I use this shit hier. Noch nicht alle Aufgaben sind... Untersuche das Bücherregal und fordere... Achso, du musst den... Das habe ich nie verstanden. Ich muss das Bücherregal untersuchen und den Feind nochmal machen, um überhaupt das Spiel beginnen zu können? Warum? This is like so weird. Achso, wegen EP-Fertigkeiten. Schön. Ja, du wechselst im Grunde genommen die ganze Zeit Outfits. Das ist das
No
Kampfsystem.
more lectures today. You can head for the surface anytime you want. Just remember though, you have to come back here every morning at 6.
You're giving the Savior a curfew.
There is a good reason. I'll explain it to you when the time comes. We can use the warp machine to send you back down. Just step in front of the device whenever you're...
Das Ding ist halt, die Idee ist, dass du zwischen 3 Outfits wechseln kannst. Und ich kann das nicht irgendwo anders hinlegen. Das ist annoying. Well, I guess wir legen Eis nach hier oben. Wait, warum habe ich keinen Attack hierfür? Ah, das ist auch so weird, dude. Du musst halt alles kaufen. Da erinnere ich mich noch dran. Du musst deine Fähigkeiten literally kaufen. Du kannst nicht irgendwie, ne? Oh, guck mal. Mein Kirk-Outfit hat jetzt keine Attack, weil... habe ich nicht. Was halt super weird ist. Plus dann hast du so Sachen, wo einfach Slots locked sind von no reason. Premium-Shop. Inhalte zum Herunterladen. Oh boy. Oh boy. Time to get OP early? Easy. Kannst du nicht einfach das komplette Set kaufen? Nee, du musst eh alles einzeln kaufen, sure. War's das? Schön. Outworld Premium. Sure, wir kaufen alles. Prämie für Erfolge. Ich habe keine Erfolge. Alles DLC-Outfits, weil du wirst lachen. Nicht nur DLC-Outfits. Have fun building your character. Das ist alles DLC-Shit. So, let's see. What can we do with here? Ich meine, das ist basically... das hier ist für... Das hier ist zum Schocken. Das hier ist zum I guess Shop Dingsen. Was machen wir denn hier rein? Guck dir das X2 Outfit an. Damn. Das ist ein cooles Outfit. Blocken und Angreifen 2. Ey, das klingt already pretty OP. Fucking Tomb Raider. Welches war das Gute? Gott, die sind alle irgendwie gut. Look at fucking Schokomurk hier. Ich habe halt keine Ahnung, was die ganzen Stats machen. Aber 120, das Problem ist halt, ich habe keine Zauber, die ich da wirklich reinlegen kann. Ich meine, ich kann den Shit hier unequippen, aber ich habe zum Beispiel keinen Angriff. Das heißt, ich bräuchte mindestens irgendwas mit einem Angriff, wäre nice. Irgendwas, was einen Angriff hat. Das hier hat einen Angriff, das hier hat einen Angriff, das hier hat einen Angriff. Die sind alle sehr ähnlich. Das hier hat Angriff und Rundumschlag. Oh. Okay. That here seems pretty good. Das Kongo-Ding. Krafthieb. Wellenbrecher. Ich habe nicht mal eine Ahnung, was das macht. Kann man das nachgucken? Wellenbrecher. Okay, okay. Bin so ein bisschen überfordert gerade, was das angeht. Physische und Magieresistenz. Ja, sure. Was haben wir denn? Ach du Scheiße. Ich hätte gern das mit der meisten Angriffskraft. 330 klingt schon mal gut. 360 klingt noch besser. 800. Kein Schockvermögen. Max TP minus 95%. Ha, fun. Minus 95. Okay. Let's see. Blockbarriere. Das Tolle ist halt, dass es dir nicht sagt, was das für Skills sind. Das kotzt mich dezent an. Max TP plus 200. Ah. ATB Füllrate. Plus 30, ja? TP bei Präzisionsblock. Steht das nicht oben drüber? Ah, okay. I'm blind. Das Problem ist halt, ich weiß nicht, was Mox Segen ist, weißt du? Du kannst halt auch nicht rübergehen und irgendwie gucken, was ist Mox Segens. Ich meine, hey, ich kann Farben anpassen, toll. Ich wüsste einfach gern genau, was Mox Segen ist. Füllt die EP geringfügig auf, wenn Blocken zeitlich perfekt abgestimmt ist. Ja, aber dann kann ich ja genau so gut das hier nehmen. Das hier ist halt ein Straight Heal. Guess, wir geben dir mal Eis. Wait. Wir können das Ding färben. Wie schlimm können... Oh boy. Oh boy. So richtig lächerlich aussehen lassen, bitte. Einmal, danke. Benutzer... Warum ist das Benutzer definiert? Kann ich die an... Oh boy. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh boy. Oh, 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 oh. Ah, yes. Wer kennt sie nicht? Perfekt. Okay. Warum kannst du den Shit färben? Okay. Kann ich die auch hier drin wechseln, die Dinger? Nee, kann ich nicht. Okay. Let's just play the game.
By using the warp device, I can teleport you back down to the surface.
I'm worried about Snow. I should go to his palace.
You could, but I suggest you visit another city instead.
You want me to abandon Snow?
Down on the surface, time is stopped for everyone. The palace will still be on high alert. It will be next to impossible to get anywhere close
Wait a second. Time is stopped for everyone. Time is stopped. Aber wir haben nur x Tage Zeit. Thumbs up.
to Snow.
You're saying I should let things cool down first.
That's how logic works. Nova Chrysalia. Yeah,
I'm
sure.
going to send you to Luxarian. It's the capital of the world. Or what's left of it, anyway. I'll place you inside an inbound train. When the train stops at the station, you can get off with the other passengers. Something has happened in front of the station.
All right. Do it.
You're surprisingly calm for someone who's about to venture into unknown territory. But you were always brave.
Brave? I don't feel brave. I don't feel anything. No worry, no confusion, no fear.
That's good. But you still need to stay safe.
Okay, time to actually play the game. Du denkst, ich setze mich hin und mache irgendwie funny Einfärbeshit? Definitiv nicht. Ich meine, ich finde ja diesen Kaleidoskop-Effekt sehr lustig, ne? Aber muss man dabei so hin und her schwenken wie ein Vollidiot?
The Yusnam train is now arriving.
Nerd, nerd.
Luxarian North Station.
Ich falle auch überhaupt nicht auf. Kein bisschen. Was steht da? Oh, Luxarian, okay.
Luxarian, a bustling metropolis. The divine city of light and the holy sea of salvation. It's the last bastion of peace and order in a dying world. Most of the people who live here worship the almighty Benevelza. The city is governed in his name by a powerful religious sect known as the Order of Salvation. God's followers believe in ultimate redemption, and their faith helps keep the fires of hope burning. But even in this pious city, a darkness lurks untouched by divine light. A heresy that rejects the teachings of Supreme Benevelza.
Oracle Devices, okay. Oh boy, what happened here?
It's another girl.
How awful.
I bet it's the heretics doing.
The Divine City doesn't look so holy now.
This was no accident. The girl was left here intentionally.
Ach, wie kommst du darauf, Hope?
Light! Help her!
There's no need. Just a dummy. Hope, did you see who dropped it? They must still be close.
My sensors didn't pick up anything at all. I'm running a search of the city's video database, but I'm coming up blank so far.
Danke, Hope, du bist nutzlos.
Doesn't matter. I'll just find out myself. Luxarian. The divine city of light. Is that what they call it? Trouble is, the brightest lights cast the darkest shadows.
Darf ich dann mal das Spiel spielen? Mein Gott, Noel. Könntest du dich auch mal besser stealthen? Das sieht man überhaupt nicht am Armband oder so. Kein bisschen. Die Leiche eines jungen Mädchens mit rosafarbenen Haaren wie Lightnings wurde von dem Nordbahnhof gefunden. Seit einigen Tagen wird jede Nacht ein solcher Mord begangen. Light muss mit Zeugen sprechen, um Hinweise zum Tathergang für den Inquisitor zu sammeln. Die Mission unterliegt einer Zeitbegrenzung. Okay. Ich habe nicht mal eine Wahl, ich muss die annehmen.
It looks like someone's targeting the Savior. Let's see if we can find out.
What is this? Verdammte Erlöserin wird durch die Hand des Scharnjägers sterben. Wertvolle Information,
The
okay.
Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information. Wanna
This
talk to a few more
broadcast is
people?
brought to you by the Public Morals Office of the Order of
If you see any
Salvation.
people who need
The
help,
time is now 9
It
p.m.
can't be.
Please
Damn it,
pray.
it's not like
May
him to
the
be
Holy
late.
Light dispel the
What?
chaos and purify
No,
our
no,
souls.
couldn't be that.
Something wrong? Not about those murders, is it?
God, no. Well, at least I hope not. You see, it's the end of my shift, and I'm waiting for my replacement, but he hasn't shown. He's been late before, but never as bad as this.
You're starting to worry, right?
He likes to make out he's a tough guy, but he isn't at all, frankly. His name's Holmes. If you run into him, do me a favor, will you? Tell him Thornton's worried and needs to go home.
Sure, wir nehmen einfach alles an.
All right. If I see anyone in uniform wandering around where they're not supposed to be, I'll talk to them.
Echt jetzt, Holmes? Ja. Auf ihrer Reise begegnet Light vielen Menschen in Not, die sie um Hilfe bitten. Die Aufgaben, die sie ihr geben, sind die Nebenmissionen in der Geschichte. Selbstverständlich kannst du den Leuten ihre Bitten abschlagen. Doch wenn du ihnen hilfst, kannst du ihre Seelen retten und gegebenenfalls ein paar Parameter steigern oder Glorien gewinnen. Unter dem Namen, ja, richtig, da siehst du immer diese Dings, okay. Finde den Kollegen Holmes, er versteckt sich an der Herdwaage am Bahnhofsplatz. Ja, I have no idea, wo das ist. Gucken wir uns erstmal, ob hier noch irgendwer
The
ist.
Order operates the regional transportation system. It's the city's lifeblood.
I guess das ist eine
The
Uhr, die
trains
irgendwas
stopping at this
anzeigen soll.
station carry people and bring goods from Yusnaan.
Er
It
kennt
might
das
be
Shit
worth
hier.
checking out this area.
Was ist mit dir?
Do you see any suspicious employees?
No one, absolutely no one doubts that the people behind the killings are those heretics. The Order is conducting its inquisitions based on that assumption. The Etro fanatics who worship the goddess of death are all over the place. It may mean nothing, but some people have witnessed the Etro heretics using the public phone near the graveyard. Furtive conversations in the streets. Prowling the city at night. It makes you wonder what they're up to.
Yay, Time Doors, das Beste in diesem Spiel.
At this rate, you'll solve
Nicht.
the murder in no time.
Mit dir?
I always, every night I can see them, those weirdos in their white cloaks sneaking around the streets. Whenever I see White, I think, ugh, heretic. If there's one thing I know, that wicked shadow hunter, he's the ringleader of the heretics. Those fanatics are growing bold. Nowadays, there's always a gang of them in the plaza in front of the station. It's as if they are meeting to go someplace else. Speaking of which, it's usually around this time they start to show up.
That was a valuable witness statement. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor can use the information.
Ich finde es gut, dass wir von dem Inquisitor reden, mit dem wir noch nicht mal geredet haben.
Light, the Inquisitor has been dispatched by the Order. He might know more about what's going on.
Du warst der Typ, der mir die Quest gegeben hat. Hier ist nothing. Und ich sollte sprinten. Wofür habe ich den Button? What else do we have here?
The man who leads the evil savior will die at the hands of the Shadow Hunter. I'd heard of the Shadow Hunter once before, from a guest that was staying here at the hotel. The same guest told me he's the head of that band of fanatics.
Natürlich.
But I don't know who he really is, or was. At any rate, it's hardly surprising that people think those Etro fanatics are behind this recent string of murders. But is this man they call the Shadow Hunter the one pulling their strings?
Okay.
vital information. Good work, Light.
Hey,
At
Holmes.
this rate, you'll solve the murder in no time.
You work at the station, don't you? Your fellow attendant's worried about you.
Oh no, is it time for my shift already? I completely lost track of time. Look, can I trust you? I saw who did it. You know, the people who threw the dummy off the clock tower? I got scared, so I've been laying low. I can't go to the station. That's where they'll look for me.
You were there? What did you see exactly? You have to tell me.
I don't have to do anything. But if you can protect me from those people and get me to the station, I'll tell you all about it. Get me to the station, and then I'll talk.
Bring Holz zum Nordbahnhof, wo Thorn wartet. Neige L leicht, um langsam zu gehen. Du, das sagst du so einfach. Oh, wow. Du darfst den Stick literally nur angucken. Und selbst das ist anscheinend zu schnell. Wo soll ich den nochmal hinbringen? Zu seinem Kollegen, ne?
The Order is in charge of the investigation. Talk to the Inquisitor to see what the current situation is.
Können wir Hope nicht einfach abschalten?
For your safety and security, the Public Transportation Office has directed all trains to suspend operations. Thank you for your understanding.
Holmes, you're safe. I was so worried about you, I could barely concentrate on my duties.
Sorry, boss. I saw what happened over where they found the girl. I guess I just panicked. I don't know why I got so scared. I'm sorry I let you down. It won't happen again.
Never mind, I'm just glad to see you're safe.
Yay.
Guess I never told you. Well, years ago, one of my colleagues was killed by a monster. I was afraid the same thing had happened to you. I panicked and asked this lady for help.
I can't believe no one told me that when I took this job. Anyway, sorry for the trouble, boss. From now on, I swear to you, I'm never going to be late. I mean, what if your heart gave out or something with worry? Can't have that on my conscience.
A true friend that cares. Maybe that's enough to save a soul.
Oh, cool. Schaffner-Shit. Oh, dafür kriegst du Stats. Oh boy.
Well, a deal's a deal. You got me here safe and sound, so I'm going to tell you exactly what I saw. It was the children of Etro. They tossed the dummy off the tower. I really wanted to tell the Inquisitors what I saw. Honestly, I did. But I was afraid those heretics might find out and make me their next victim.
Children of Etro, huh? Etro.
The Inquisitor will definitely be very interested in this information.
Ja, wir gehen ja schon zum Inquisitor Hope. Shut up. Holy moly.
We need to solve this case quickly. Luxarian is the city of divine light, yet it has seen the murder of 3 girls in 3 days. The people seem to be growing fearful. If you find out anything at all, I'd be anxious to hear it. There are similarities among the victims. They have all been young women, and all of them had rose-colored hair. Yes, just the same shade as yours. You may also become a target of the killers. I urge you to be careful. Yes? What can I do for you this time?
I have fucking infos for you.
That is very interesting indeed. We've been piecing together all our evidence, and your information supports our theory. The only question is, how long I can maintain the blockade?
You should gather it.
The horror continues. I knew the latest victim. She was a leading member of the Order clergy. She'd been a rising star, destined to become the next high priest.
Sag mal, geht's noch, Junge?
But then she retired suddenly for reasons of health, or so.
Look at this guy.
And then this.
Was mit euch? Kann ich mit dir reden? Nö. Kann ich mit dir reden? Nö.
If you find new information,
You should head to areas with lots of foot traffic. Try your luck at this station, or the plug. The Order has locked the area down. Looks like you're stuck there until they've made progress in the investigation.
Ah, cool. Ich krieg keinen Fallschaden. Das ist schon mal nice. Was mit dir?
Hang out here long enough and you get to see all kinds of things. Like those white-garbed loonies, for example. The children of Etro are heretics and they don't believe in the Order's teachings. Those Etro fanatics used to keep a low profile, but recently I see them everywhere. The Order's authority isn't what it was. Now those people wander the streets like they own the place. Do you think they know something we don't? Maybe they have a date for the end of the world. Who knows?
Also über dieses Datum mit Ende der Welt, ne?
That was a valuable witness statement. I'm pretty sure the Inquisitor can use the information.
Kämpfer-Emblem. What is this shit? I guess for you. Physische Angriffskraft plus. Nee, das kriegt hier unser Rank 1 Fancy Fashion Soldier. Wait a second. Kann ich das hier machen? Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Let's go.